It's never been more important to teach kids entrepreneurial skills and entrepreneurial thinking.
We need to be educating for entrepreneurship. We need to be creating innovative talent. And we can't just be doing it at universities. These mindsets happen long before university.
We're starting to understand entrepreneurship as not just this idea of owning a business, but rather a mindset and a skill set that we need to foster.
It takes a village to raise an entrepreneur. You know, it's so seldom entrepreneurs are made in a vacuum. So programs like this where they bring together post-secondary institutions, mentors, the judges, the students themselves, the teachers, I think it really helps people understand the collective investments needed in that ecosystem to raise a talented entrepreneur.
Having our youth prepared to be able to participate in the future workforce is key in us being involved from an economic development perspective.
When you think of social innovation or getting an organization like Yale doing such great work, there you're bringing together a number of different networks, of different systems, of different leaders of different organizations. When you put them together and they're all functioning like a synchronized gear, you get a great power surge out of it.
Developing programs has been such an amazing experience to watch them grow.
They're in Yale because they are a certain type of student, but to see them be able to foster and grow those skills and to see them today, it's incredible. I'm like bursting with pride.
We're all focused on a very common goal, and that's helping kids develop that mindset and a belief in their abilities to be innovative.
They really guided us through the process. They really made sure we had everything we needed. Just being here today is a really meaningful experience as to what the work we've done has come
to. We definitely learned about working with a mentor and someone who's out there in the community, because we don't really get that experience besides Yale, so we're really fortunate that our mentor was just always there to provide us with lots of guidance.
We are sort of giving them a peek into the future and peek into the opportunities, which it's really up to them what they do with it now.
The program really prepared me for anything that I wanted to take on in the future. As a graduate alumni of Yale, I felt really prepared to take on tasks that I was not familiar with.
Connecting people here in BC with people in Ontario and on the East Coast and in the North are really important ways to show young people what's possible, that there's no limits, you're not limited by your school or your city or even your province, that you're part of something much bigger.
There are many examples of entrepreneurial spirits. Our First Nations communities are reaching out, being entrepreneurial. Having Yale there is a huge opportunity to bring an Aboriginal worldview and perspectives into entrepreneurship.
With Yale introducing their course and partnering with School List 91, it's going to create a lot of opportunities for students to see in the future. They don't need to move out of the communities to explore further opportunities. They can create their own opportunities and accessibility within their communities.
It's my pleasure to announce that SFU and Yale have entered into a partnership to explore a pilot about how we might go about giving SFU credit for the Yale program.
This hasn't happened in Canada before. For students to take a high school course in entrepreneurship and then have the opportunity to receive university credit for that at the exact same time. And in the next 10 years, we want to ensure that there isn't a student in Canada who can't have a deep entrepreneurial learning experience while still in high school. We want to inspire a generation of innovators and entrepreneurial thinkers who are then going to be entering the workforce and shaping our future economy.
Yeah!